Hello and welcome to Wellington College for round 3 of the school's championship. It has been an absolutely fantastic competition so far. As we mentioned with Carl McDonald, Charlie Gould captaining Wellington College alongside Rory Taylor in the halfbacks. Centres, Harrison Hall and Lloyd McEwen-Peters, and in the back three, Tyler Afire, double try scorer against Whitgift, Luke Anfield and Ben Frampton. Up front, Zach Kernan, Dowie Simmons and Owen Nash, Wilf Morris and Oliver Teague, who comes in for Isaac Sprenger in the second row, Michael Campbell, Jonty Moraes and Ralph Hoare in the back row, Henry Busby and Finn Walder on the bench with Carl McDonald, the director of rugby. Millfield, meanwhile, will be led by scrum half Ian Davies. I should have got that right, shouldn't I? Like Ian Evans. Tom Howlett alongside him in the halfbacks, Stefan Emanuel and Josh Levenstein in the centres, Matthew Hall, George Cottrell and Sever Carver in the back three. Up front, Ollie Davis, Henry Benetti, Johan Emanuel in the front row, Alex Derring, Ben Madiboye and George Timmins, with Hugo Ormerod and Jack Lee joining Timmins in the back row. Subs, Charlie Brock and Hayden Ebsworth, led by John Mallett, and we are just seconds away from kickoff. Levenstein now with another dart. Millfield making tracks early on. Fast ball, getting it through the hands. Howlett spins it out. Through they go into the hands of George Cottrell, and Cottrell is going to open the try scoring. Millfield have started with a bang here. Electric start from Millfield. Timmins down the left-hand side, Davis then having a dart, Levenstein making headway. And then George Cottrell. Can they do it here against Wellington College?
Tackle! Release
Inches
it.
away.
Still on advantage.
Davis tells his back line to be patient. Millfield
Set
playing
there,
with penalty
set there.
advantage now.
Find some arms for me next
Short
time.
again. And across the line they go this time. I think it might be Ollie Davis that got across the line. Match. We see the replay here. We'll see if we can identify who it was in that melee of bodies. They were just short. And then with a sharp right to left angle, they get underneath the posts. And I think it is Ollie Davis, the tight head prop, that got himself over the line. Walder had a little dart. Teague now to Taylor. Taylor floats one over the top to Afire. Afire down the left-hand side. We know how quick he is. Afire gets it back inside.
Set it home.
McEwen-Peters now, another Yorkshireman, just brought short.
Tackle, no hands, no.
Wellington College inches from the try line. Oh, and over the top, Harrison Hall. What imagination from the inside centre. McEwen-Peters, he was just short. They drove at the line. Millfield did really well to stop that charge, but Harrison Hall, just look at that. Brilliant dexterity and imagination from the inside centre.
Set.
I think Wellington College have had a second injury at scrum half, so they've had to call someone up from the second 15 wearing 22. So I'm afraid we don't have his name. But I hope he shines. Harrison Hall currently shining. He's got options inside and out. He goes out, but they come stepping back in. Offload. Oh, what wonderful hands from Harrison Hall. Oh, that is beautiful stuff from Wellington College. Wonderful, wonderful rugby from Wellington. Back inside. But it began with him, that powerful carry through midfield. He had an option in and an option out. He went out to Frampton. Frampton cut back in, and then look at that handling from Hall and the presence of mind to get the ball away. And Rory Taylor, well, that's just a simple run in. McEwen-Peters points the way to the post, and Taylor is only too happy to oblige. Lee brings it down. They form the ball. Goes to ground early, though. That's well defended by Wellington College.
Roll away, Wellington, reform move.
We saw them score from bashing their way over the line earlier.
No hands there, Wellington off
Can
feet.
they do so again for their third? Put themselves back in the lead. Lee goes close. Lee goes more than close. It's not Lee, in fact, it's Johan Emanuel. Perfect response from Millfield. Back up to 15 men and straight across the try line.
They're slightly behind. We've got five.
See there, Emmanuel's the man with the ball in hand at the bottom of all those bodies.
Yeah, well, you've got 105 on the kick.
Gets a tap on the backside for his pleasures. Takes that one in. Taylor, oh, brought down by the outstanding Timmins. And then over the top goes Charlie Brock to get a Millfield penalty, and Davis again goes fast. Lee now to Ebsworth. Ebsworth through the hands out to Cottrell on the far side, and Cottrell is across athletically for his second try of the game.
Score. Okay. Yeah, you've got it.
And that break from Davis, who then released Lee, who got it to Ebsworth and into the hands of Cottrell. And look at that for a finish from Cottrell. Gets himself airborne early and gets the ball across the line.
Set.
Wellington College then. Getting the ball through the hands, but it's intercepted by Millfield. It's a foot race for the try line. Who's going to get there first? Stefan Emanuel is going to win the foot race. Stefan Emanuel's going to score Millfield's 5th try. And from underneath their own post, Millfield have snaffled the ball and gone the length. 5 tries, 2 in 2 minutes. Millfield are having a debut in the schools championship to remember. It was solid ball for Wellington College. But Emmanuel read the move like a book and had the pace to complete the job. A fire was catching him, but he was never going to be able to make up that ground. And Stefan Emanuel, well, he made one earlier. He's got one to his name now. Hawker.
Tackle.
Move from prop to number 8 this week. Carrying big. They go wide to the back line. McEwen Peters. Oh, what an offload from McEwen Peters. Tyler Afire finishes. But that was all about the soft handling and the powerful running of Lloyd McEwen Peters. Exactly what his team needed. But just look at this from Lloyd McEwen Peters. Has the pace and the power to hold off the defence, and when he needed the subtlety, boy did he show it. And Tyler Afire won't get many easier than that.
Set. Penalty advantage.
This time it's to the back, it's penalty advantage. I suspect we'll see a yellow if there's not a try. Taylor gets the ball out to Frampton. Frampton gets across the line. We are going to get the grandstand finish here on Bigside. Ben Frampton, the London Irishman, gets across.
4 minutes.
It was tidy ball from the scrum, soft hands from Hall. Taylor then with the pass out to Frampton, and Frampton, all he had to do was dive across the line. And he has given his side a chance. College have an extra man in the back line over Millfield. They go fast to the right-hand side. Taylor steps in. Oh, he's met well.
No hands now, Millfield.
Great defence from Millfield. Oh, and it's knocked on.
Knocked on now.
Scrum down Millfield. Under a minute to go. All they're going to have to do is secure this ball at the scrum. To do him a job and get this ball to the back of the scrum safely. They've done job 1. Davis now does job 2 and feeds the ball to Stefan Emanuel, who does job 3 and gets the ball safely. And Davis now does job 4 and gets the ball off the field. And Millfield have won here on Bigside, 31 points to 28. A stunning victory from Millfield, an epic comeback from Wellington College, but they couldn't quite get that final bit of the job done because Millfield came up with the play. And Millfield have won on their schools championship debut, and what a win.